Rise of the Blue Moon, Chapter 8. The Koi and the Luca Flower. Legends tell of myths, of heroes, gods, and monsters alike, centuries old, from cultures long forgotten. In ancient China, such is the tale of the Koi and the Luca Flower. This is that tale. Morning dew fell upon the water as the first koi fish swam, after the mother goddess Nua had newly formed it. The Luca flowers bloomed over the calm waters. A single Luca flower falls, trapping the koi as it tried to free itself, only to be trapped in the petals, causing the poor creature to die, becoming one with the flower. Such is the way of beauty. It is said on the eve of every blood moon, the Luca flower blooms, releasing the spirit of the first koi from its deadly petals. In the earliest days of creation, when the waters of the world were still untouched and the land was unformed, Aquakai, the blue moon koi, emerged from the depths of the primordial oceans. He was a radiant creature born under the rare blue moon, an event that marked the convergence of peace and harmony. With an unknown power of the cosmos, Aquakai's scales shimmered with the soft blue glow of the moon itself. His very presence brought tranquility to the world. His role was simple yet profound. Aquakai was the guardian of balance, the embodiment of serenity and creation, moving through the oceans and lakes, ensuring that life flourished without disturbance. Aquakai was revered by all who lived in harmony with nature. His waters were said to heal the land. His currents were believed to carry the essence of life, gently flowing and nourishing all that came in contact with them. The blue moon koi was the symbol of growth, peace, and the quiet beauty of the world. The emergence of blood moon kai, the Luca flower siren demon. But as the world evolved, so too did the forces that sought to challenge the peace Aquakai nurtured. Blood moon kai was born from the shadow of the blood moon, a celestial event significant to the rising of destruction and change. Blood moon kai was not merely a demon, but a siren demon, a being whose song could corrupt the very fabric of reality. Her beauty was both mesmerizing and deadly, her long flowing hair dark as the night sky. Her eyes burned with the same crimson hue of the blood moon, her voice a melody, both haunting and irresistible, had the power to bend hearts to her will, pulling souls into the abyss of madness. Power of blood moon kai lay within the Luca flower, a cursed blossom representing the destructive side of transformation. While it was beautiful and attiring, its petals carried poison that could corrupt the mind and soul. The Luca flower could only exist through decay and destruction, its powers blooming where life had once thrived, leaving only ruin in its wake. Blood moon kai used the Luca flower to tempt, corrupt, destroy, leaving that only destruction could true change and rebirth occur. The fateful convergence, shared body, shared struggle. As the world moved closer to a critical turning point, Aquakai and blood moon kai were inevitably drawn together. The forces of creation and destruction could no longer remain separate. The balance between the two was about to shift, and the cosmos itself seemed to demand that these forces collide. one fateful night, under the rare alignment of both blue moon and blood moon, the very fabric of existence trembled. The two moons crossed paths in the heavens, casting their light across the world in a brilliant, eerie display. The power of the blue moon met the pull of the blood moon, creating a tear in space between worlds. And from this tear emerged a new being, Aqua Kai and Blood Moon Kai. The Luca Flower Siren Demon now shared a single body. This fusion of the Blue Moon, Koi, and the Siren Demon was unlike any entity ever seen before. The new being, called the Luca Koi, was both radiant and terrifying. Aqua Kai's blue koi scales remained, glowing with its peaceful serenity light. But now the petals of the Luca flower grew from the center of the being's chest, their crimson glow pulsing with destructive power. The Luca Koi's eyes were a haunting mix of the blue moon's calm blue and the blood moon's fiery red, reflecting both creation and destruction. The Luca Koi was not simply a creature, it was a living paradox, two souls fighting for dominance in a single form. Aqua Kai, ever peaceful and protective of life, sought to restore harmony wherever it went, while Blood Moon Kai, with the dark pull of the Luca flower, sought to tear down the old to create something new, even if it meant destruction. The inner battle, struggle for control, the emerging of these two great powers did not come without conflict. Within the shared body, Aqua Kai and Blood Moon Kai waged an eternal struggle for control. At times, Aqua Kai's influence took hold. The creature's body would glow with the serene light of the blue moon, calming the land and bringing healing to the world. The waters would flow smoothly, the rivers would run clean, and life would flourish in its wake. But then, Blood Moon Kai would surge forward, her powers overtaking Aqua Kai's peaceful essence. The Luca flower would pulse with a blood-red light, and chaos would reign. The skies would darken, the storms would rage, the creatures of the night would emerge, bent to the will of the Siren Demon. In these moments, the Luca Koi would become a harbinger of destruction, reshaping the world in the image of change, whether it was ready for it or not. The inner conflict between the two forces created a constant turmoil within the Luca Koi. The struggle to maintain balance was overwhelming, for neither side was willing to fully yield to the other. Aqua Kai sought to preserve peace and serenity for the world, while Blood Moon Kai believed through only destruction could true evolution occur. The Luca Koi was constantly torn between the two opposing forces, neither fully peaceful nor entirely lost to chaos. The moment of unity, embracing duality. In time, the Luca Koi came to realize that the conflict could never be resolved through force alone. Balance could not be achieved by suppressing one side of its nature. Instead, it needed to imbalance both creation and destruction, peace and change, as equal and necessary parts of the universe. Aqua Kai realized that while the world needed peace, it also needed transformation to grow. The Blood Moon Kai recognized the true transformation could not come without peace and stability that Aqua Kai embodied. The Luca flower, once a symbol of decay, now representing the necessary destruction that allowed new growth. Without death, there could be no rebirth. In a final act of unity, Aqua Kai and Blood Moon Kai merged their essences completely, no longer fighting for dominance, but becoming one. The Luca Koi became a single entity between the two extremes. The blue moon and blood moon shone together in its eyes. The Luca flower bloomed with a radiant crimson light. But now, entwined with the calm cooling essence of the koi, a new era, the Luca Koi's role. From that moment on, the Luca Koi became a guardian of balance in the world. It was no longer a force of destruction or creation alone, but a being that understood the necessity of both. Wherever the Luca Koi went, it brought both peace and transformation. The lands it touched would undergo cycles of destruction and rebirth, with new life emerging from the ruins, and the old being swept away, making way for the new. The Luca Koi's journey was no longer one of inner turmoil, but one of harmony. It was a living reminder that the universe is built upon the coexistence of opposites, creation and destruction, light and dark, peace and chaos. The Luca flower, no longer a symbol of corruption, now a symbol of renewal through transformation. And the Blue Moon Koi had become a representation of peace that could embrace change. Bud, can you hear me, Aqua? Sun Wukong arches his brow as he poked his niece, who had been in a trance-like state. Suddenly, a red flower surrounds the young monkey, trapping her in its petals. The blood moon hung over the chilly winter air. Macaque races over to his husband's side, trying to pry the flower open. Wukong, what's happening? It's the Luca flower. The prophecy is coming to pass. The Monkey King sighs as he looks at his beloved macaque. It's too late. No, Aqua. Macaque screams, punching the flower, encasing the water monkey. Repeatedly, this can't be the end. It just can't. The world, as they knew it would soon fall into complete chaos. Macaque's sobs echo into the night. This has been Chapter 8 of Rise of the Blue Moon, the Koi and the Luca Flower. This is the audio adaptation of Chapter 8 of my fanfiction, Rise of the Blue Moon. You can find that on Wattpad. All the creation and art is done by me. The writing is done by me. The voice acting is done by me. Please keep in mind that this book is not over and will have 25 chapters once it is done. So far I've written 14 chapters. I will be working on chapter 15 later this evening. Thank you, and may you have a blessed night or day, depending on where you live. Be one with the tide.